This movie is about a lady called Lily Blossom Bloom, played by Blake Lively. On the night of her father's funeral, she meets a man called Ryle, and they have a very intense connection. Ryle is played by Justin Baldoni. Justin has been a fave of mine since I watched him as Raphael in the movie Jane the Virgin. And it was around this time when the movie ended in 2019 that I heard that he secured the rights to adopt Colleen Hoover's bestseller, It Ends With Us. This is a book I read when I was younger and which I loved at the time. It taught me about finding strength as a woman to leave a relationship once DV enters the picture. So, yeah, this movie is more than just romance. It is about domestic violence, the impact of past trauma in our daily lives, the importance of seeking help and not damaging the ones you love.
I'm so sorry.
So just saw It Ends With Us, and this movie is not really a good portrayal of domestic violence. It makes domestic violence seem fickle. The message that was supposed to pass in the movie was a bit watered down. The relationships in the movie, they are a bit superficial. The romance isn't convincing. There's no depth. There's no emotional depth. There was no talking. Just having that. And also, if this story wants to tell us about escaping domestic violence, it should show a point where she was able to be independent on her own. It just shows her moving from one man to another man. There was no time for her to actually heal on her own. It should show her being independent and having her own space and time to breathe. The only time we saw that was when she moved home with her mom. And even that, the next scene, we are seeing her with her ex.
Atlas.
Lily Bloom. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
What are you doing in Boston?
I opened my flower shop.
And I don't know, the couple, they did not really show what it means to be a couple because you just met someone, oh, you propose to the person just because you're having baby fever and they like it doesn't even make sense. I think they were not really clear on communication and the issues that they have dealt with in the past. They did not sort that out. So it gave a bit of it made their relationship a bit shaky. It's something that we can empathize with. Her mother was a victim of domestic violence. This reflects in how she interacts with people. And also, Justin has been through a lot. It's sad how they portrayed Justin. They did not really give us a lot from his point of view. They did not give him a chance to speak about himself or the things he went through on a personal level.
What's your name?
Lily. You?
Ryle.
And also, he had issues that he did not deal with. So this shows us that people should actually try to deal with their own personal issues before they're able to help other people or move on as well. Also love this character development. I think he became somebody at the end of the movie that was able to accept his wrong and want to seek help. So that is actually very impressive. Okay, for Blake, she actually was bold enough to move on. She was bold enough to pick her life up. She was bold enough to make a better decision for herself and her child. And that is what every woman should do. It tells a lot about the power of being a woman, the things that you have to let go. It tells you that the things you accept will either make or mar you. I love the music was really relatable and the cinematography was good. And the casting as well, God, they made the younger Blake look a lot like her. The resemblance was very candid as well. So that was nice. And I love that she had supportive friends.
You want to do the honors?
No, you go ahead. I need to take it in from here.
I was hoping you'd say that. Okay.
I loved the fact that the friend did not choose the brother over her. And that is something that tells a lot about friendship. So for Blake, I think Blake is an amazing actress and she did very well. She delivered the role. She showed us everything, all the emotions that we needed to see. And I love her character development as well because she went from somebody that wasn't so open to speaking about her issues to somebody that was able to speak to people about her issues as well. And I love Justin. Justin went from somebody that was in his own shell to opening up. And this is something that really scared him as well because I think Blake made him distrustful and paranoid. She was giving him so many signs of cheating. She wasn't even acknowledging or trying to explain the signs at all. She was just saying, "No, it's fine, it's fine, it's nothing, it's nothing." And the signs kept going on. I think even for the scene where he saw the tattoo, I think she would have explained better. He gave her so many chances to come out and explain herself, but she wasn't ready. So overall, the movie was nice. My favorite line is from the scene where younger Blake was talking about how she loved flowers and why she loved flowers. That a tree does not need anybody to grow; it can stand on its own, strong and healthy. It tells you that you don't need somebody. Not like you don't need somebody per se, but you can also be on your own. You can. It's fine for you to just be yourself. I would advise couples to watch the movie. Young people that are in a relationship to definitely watch the movie because it tells you a lot why communication is necessary. And also married people should watch the movie as well because it tells you that you should stand up for yourself. And people that have been through domestic violence as well, you need to see this movie because it also tells you that you don't have to stay with that person. You have to make that decision for yourself. You can take your friends who you feel are going through that kind of situation. You can take them to see the movie. Maybe they'll have a different perspective to things. Children shouldn't see the movie because it has some things that children shouldn't see.